This is the brand new M5 iPad Pro. Apple sent me this 13 inches version. 021. Obviously it still comes with the smaller 11 as well. A lot of people do want their iPads for some proper work use, and the whole point of this refreshed Pro with the M5. Well, the big upgrade really is AI and also graphics. We'll put that to the test in a second. But first, let's get into the unboxing and see what else this ultra-thin marvel offers. From the Nano Texture screen to its new fast charging capability. Stick around for the M5 benchmark showdown against the M4. The new M5 iPad Pro is here, and Apple has made its top-tier tablet even more powerful. While most users may only use it for Netflix and YouTube, this refresh is heavily focused on making the device a true professional workstation. The 13-inch version, with an 11-inch option available, is centered around two major upgrades: AI performance and graphics, design and unboxing, thinness and nano texture aesthetics. The reviewer unboxed the silver 13-inch model. Physically, the exterior is virtually unchanged from the previous generation, but it is ridiculously thin at just 5.1 mm for the 13-inch model. Display option. The new optional Nano Texture screen is highlighted, which effectively diffuses light to reduce glare, making it ideal for use outdoors. Fast charging. This is the first iPad to support fast charging via the USB-C port, capable of reaching 50% battery in 30 minutes. Accessories. The ultimate setup includes the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil Pro. Note that the total cost, especially with accessories, is really bloody expensive. Performance and specs. The M5 Advantage. The M5 chip gives the new iPad Pro a 2-generational lead over the M3-equipped iPad Air. Feature M5 iPad Pro. 256 GB per 512 GB. Note AI performance 3.5x faster. GPU accelerated AI versus M4 neural accelerators on each GPU core are the key. RAM bumped from 8 GB to 12 GB. 1TB Plus models get 16 GB of RAM. Storage speed twice as fast, useful for file transfers to external drives. Display OLED, 120 Hz, up to 1600 nits, cited as the main reason to choose the Pro over the Air. Benchmarks. Comparing M5 to M4. While no one should trade up from last year's M4 model, the benchmarks show significant gains in specific areas. General performance. Geekbench 6 single-core is 10% faster, and multi-core is 21% faster. Ray tracing. Solar Bay Extreme. The new M5 model is 65% faster. Local LLMs draw things up. The biggest jump is in GPU-based AI performance, with image generation in the Draw Things app being 55% faster, completing the task in about half the time. Pricing and Samsung M5 iPad Pro is undeniably the best tablet on the market if you want the iPadOS ecosystem, but it comes at a premium price. 11-inch base model. £1,00013 3-inch base model. £1,300. A fully spec'd out setup with a Magic Keyboard, Apple Pencil and 5G can reach approximately £3,000. The M5 chip represents the single biggest upgrade, built on a more advanced manufacturing process, implied to be third generation 3 nanometers. AI performance. The big leap. This is the core focus. The M5 features a new architecture where neural accelerators are integrated into each GPU core. This results in a massive boost for AI workloads running directly on the device. Performance. Apple claims the M5 delivers up to 3.5x faster AI performance than the previous M4 chip, and up to double the performance in GPU-based AI benchmarks like local image generation, e.g., in Draw Things. CPU performance. The M5 features a high-performance CPU, 9-core in base models, 10-core in 1 TB per 2 TB models. Benchmarks show a modest but noticeable increase, around 10% to 15% faster single-core and multi-core performance compared to the M4. Graphics. Ray tracing. The 10-core GPU includes a third-generation ray tracing engine and hardware-accelerated ray tracing. This is a game-changer for visually intensive apps in gaming, resulting in graphics benchmarks showing a significant uplift, particularly in ray tracing-specific tests, up to 65% faster in one test mentioned in the transcript. Memory and storage. Unified memory, RAM-based 256 GB and 512 GB models now come standard with 12 GB of RAM, up from 8 GB on the previous generation. 1 TB and 2 TB models retain 16 GB of RAM. This additional memory is crucial for demanding multitasking and running larger AI models locally. Memory bandwidth. The M5 boasts 153 GB per second of unified memory bandwidth, a nearly 30% increase, which helps accelerate AI model processing and high-end creative workflows. Most professional users, making the Pro a premium tablet rather than a true laptop replacement for everyone. Spec'd out with a Magic Keyboard, with an Apple Pencil, and 5G, it's about $3,000. It's an awful lot of money, but you know what you're getting with an iPad Pro. This is undoubtedly the best tablet on the market if you want the iPadOS ecosystem. And while obviously the main criticism with iPads is that you have all this power, you got the M5, but it is still constrained by the iPadOS. Yes, we have better multitasking and some nice improvements with the latest iPadOS 26, and some more desktop-level apps, but it is still not macOS. And I think for most people, this still can't quite replace a full laptop. But hey, it's a little bit faster. It's just as nice in every other way. So if you are buying an iPad Pro, then well, you're probably buying on the business or you've got some reason to get this and not just an iPad Air, because I would actually wait if you could. I would put money on maybe in sort of March, April time, Apple refreshing some of the other iPads, including the Air, possibly with that 120 Hz promotion. We saw it on the iPhone 17, which would make that a lot nicer to use. But what do you reckon? Tempted to upgrade, or just too expensive? Let me know what you make of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for my full iPad buying guide coming very soon.